but it's Nick Diaz finally returning to the UFC after so many years and rematching against Robbie Lawler. The first time these guys fought, they were both top prospects in the UFC, and Diaz knocked him out. I got to be honest, I'm not as high on this fight just because I want to see what Diaz has to bring to the table at this point. You know, he's been away for so long. Everybody knows his brother, Nate Diaz. But you and I remember Nick Diaz before Nate Diaz was a thing. You're going to get some trash talk. You're probably going to get some middle fingers thrown at Robbie Lawler, and that'll be entertaining. But do you think the fighting will actually be good?
It's hard to tell. I remember watching that Nick Diaz versus Anderson Silva fight.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't the most exciting fight, but it's definitely going to be interesting. It's actually the one fight on the card that I definitely want to see. It's actually my favorite fight on the card. What's interesting is, like you said, this fight took place about I feel like 16, 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember a little backstory. Nick Diaz, he confronted Robbie Lawler. I think it was either before they got into the ring or after, or inside the ring. And he kept saying 209, 209, Stockton. And he was just screaming expletives left and right. And Robbie said, he was like, what the hell is going on? And I think that kind of got in his head a little bit. I think Robbie's he's a lot different fighter now, a lot older, but he's getting up for this fight. This is something that he wanted. I believe he hasn't fought in almost 2 years or a year and a half. So this is a fight that he wants, obviously. So it's interesting, to say the least. And you got to wonder why Nick Diaz is coming back. Because like you said, as far as Nick Diaz is concerned, he was the better brother of him and Nate back in the day. And he was the household name. He was the WEC champion. He was the one who came to the UFC to challenge George St. Pierre. And he hasn't fought in 6 years. So it's really interesting to see why he wants to fight and what type of fighter he's going to be now.
Yeah, I think if anything we've learned from Nate Diaz and now Nick is they don't really give a reason why they want to fight. They just pick a guy, and that's the guy I want to fight, which makes it fun and them fan favorites, I think, because these guys just love to fight. There's no other reason. It doesn't feel like they're doing it for the paycheck. They just like to get out there. They want, and they pick and choose their guys. It's almost like an honor to be selected by a Diaz brother as a fight. You know, when Jorge was selected by Nate and then Leon Edwards, it seems like there's a level of appreciation. Now, that doesn't mean that Nick Diaz is going to be like, fuck you in the octagon, when they're going at it. It's just, there's going to be a little lack of sportsmanship, I'm guessing. But it will be fun to watch. I do agree. There's a nostalgia factor to this one for people that have been watching for a long time. I hope they put on a show.